gold medal winning work, how did you identify which one it was? What are all the things that you had to do? Obviously, the medal was discovered.
Yeah, the medal was
the medal was discovered, and then the question was which is, because there is no record. I told you I'd called up this Savle fellow as well, and they have no records whatsoever. So if it weren't for the medal, there would have been no record of her win.
There were no records even then when my mother was. She's given an interview where she says that there were no records in JJ itself. Earlier they used to have names of the winners, but for a long period the admin in JJ was so disorganized that they didn't have any of it on record. But the ones that
Go ahead. That they had no records at the JJ.
They had no records at the JJ because my mother had gone back much later. There was a function at JJ, and that time she had spoken to them to find out if she could get records from their archives, but they didn't have any. But this information on the paintings, she had once mentioned that the nuns was not approved of by some artists of JJ who believed that it was a copy of a European work and it was not an original work of hers, which in fact it was, because it was a depiction of the life that she had led in a convent.
All Saints convent.
Yeah, in the convent. So she used to see the nuns like that, and that's what she painted. Then her youngest sister mentioned that as far as she remembered, it was the lady in Repose. So I reconfirmed with my mother's cousin who lives in Pune, and he confirmed that it was the lady in Repose that
won the
got the gold medal. Yeah.
Okay. One question I will have for Lalita Lajmi is that does she remember the process by which this medal was awarded? You would think that you would submit an artwork and you would be evaluated based on that artwork, but was it just based on an artwork, or was it also kind of performance?
It was on the body of work that my mother had done. She said that it was her body of work that is also taken into consideration. Yes.
She gave one work and then the body of work, and then
she gave in two.
Okay.
She had given in these two works.
Both prayers and
she had given two works, but they also went through the body of work and whether it was still life or it was nude studies and all those things. She had been judged on the basis.
So it's not about one. It's of course one work is important, but they also look at the rest of the production as well.
Right.
Okay, so you spoke to Bhanu's sister and her cousin
Bhanu,
who both confirmed that the gold medal was won by this particular painting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.